Sherry. Brought to you by your Alliance Tire Professionals.
One thing, Philadelphia, nice suit, I have to admit.
What?
Nice suit.
Oh,
how come
you.
you're getting them cut up so high, though? Like,
I don't know. I thought it looked good. What are you doing? You don't like them or what?
No, I'm just
Little
interested.
different.
It's a new look that you've...
You got to be different. You got to be different in this world.
All right.
How about the Leafs? Look, they're not playing bad. They're playing a little desperate right now. Philly looks like they're in control. They got the game. See, that's all they wanted. Now they're a little, they take it time. Leafs are pressed a little too much, but the big deal is, in their end, you got an awful lot of passengers with Toronto. I mean, Perreault going back there. You got to grab a guy in your end. Grab somebody. You just don't go and watch them. That's their problem right now.
Tough to get physical because they took a couple of penalties. Warner at the one end. And, okay, enough of that. Not that that's a factor so far. You see what Lyle Odeline did this afternoon?
I certainly did. What do you think I asked for the tape for?
Oh,
all right, watch the tape here. Watch them now. You're going to see the funniest thing I think I've seen. Now, there's a delayed penalty. And Lyle Odeline over at the other side gets the penalty. Now watch what he does. He's ticked off. He takes the penalty. Watch, he thinks it on his. It comes back over around. Watch what he does. He shoots it back to Brodeur. He thinks his Brodeur's in. He's whack. He just whacks it. Bang. No Brodeur. It was look, he is shoot. No. Give us the net. Good job, Lyle's not a good shooter.
Yes, and then the funniest...
checks the net. It wasn't a stick, it was you, Lyle. Good guy, though. I've never seen that before.
Oh, yes, you have. Rob Ramage. A little different. But,
well, it wasn't the same. He was on the power play, and he was packing it back to the point. Come on.
Well, he was on the power play, and he was passing it back to Brodeur.
No, it was a delayed penalty. You have to pay attention what goes on.
Well, Rob Ramage was on a delayed penalty, wasn't it? I'm not going to take up all your time. But wasn't it on a delayed penalty when Ramage sent it down the ice? All right.
I'll write a letter to you later. Let's go.
You were there, so I'll take your word for it. Well, you go ahead. Penalty shots, what, match 17, you were going to criticize?
Well, I like to get you in on this, you know what I mean?
I know.
I was told to get you in more, you know what I mean? You're left out. And I talk over you. Anyhow.
Who said that?
A lot of people.
Oh, good.
John Shannon, too.
Okay.
Anyhow, kids, there's been a lot of penalty shots coming. You know what I'm talking about? And even in the minors and all over, the kids are going to call a lot of penalty shots. When you have a penalty shot, you cannot go in slow. And I'll tell you why. Don't run out yet. When you go in slow, Kelly Rudy will tell you, get him in here. When you go in slow, you know you have to shoot. The other way, when you really are going full tilt, he doesn't know what you do, and he'll stay back in because he doesn't know whether you're going side. But when you go in slow like Sundin, he knows they're going to shoot. Watch him come out here now. You got to go faster. I thought this was a practice he was doing, shootout after practice. Doesn't this look like after practice? Oh, well, I'll just go in and have a little... Oh, well, I missed it. Oh, well. You see how far he was out? I think we see it again. You can't go this slow. You really got to get going to get him to watch how far he comes out, and then he goes back in. He knows he wasn't going to dig because he's going too slow.
An old goalie told me he should come in off the side boards. You ever see that happen?
What goalie was that?
A guy who sold me a car, played in Industrial League.
Good.
But he said that they're going in straight.
That's why he's selling you cars.
I know, but he says you pull the goal, he's got to open the 5-hole.
Good, that's why he's selling cars.
Anyhow, we're out of time.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Flash Hollett. We buried Flash Hollett yesterday. Here's Flash Hollett, 13 years in the National Hockey League, 2 Stanley Cups. He was a captain on them with Boston. Played for Detroit. Here's the picture of him. Here he's in on the right next to Sillaps. They were the fastest skater, and he was second, and Sillaps was there. He is there. Sillaps, next to him right there. He was the fastest skater. And he, 13 years, all-star. There he is with his champion. He scored the winning goal coming up. There he is there. He's wearing number 2, Eddie Shore's number. I don't understand that. There's Mr. Zero, Frankie Vrimsek next to Johnny Crawford to the right. And there he's scoring the winning. There's Turk Broda. He's putting the puck in there now. Unbelievable. Now, 13 years, 2 Stanley Cups, scored 20 goals. The first defenseman to score 20 goals, and the next one to score was Bobby Orr. Got the winning goal, like I said. An unbelievable. After he was finished, he had a stockbroker, and he lived to be 88. And you know, he's not in the Hall of Fame. I don't know what you have to do to get in the Hall of Fame like that. And I don't want you to get mad at me, the Hall of Fame people, because if I'm for you, you know it. But here, 13 years, Stanley Cup winners, score the goals, captain of Stanley Cup. Please, and we got something here. Conn Smythe thought I was going to forget, didn't you?
No.
Conn Smythe, Major Conn, who knows hockey. Watch what he says about Flash Hollett. Go ahead. Roll it. If you got it there, you better have it there.
Only trade one man in my life that I thought I got the worst of it. I did that on the advice of a couple of older players on the team. They said he'd never be any good. Said he did this and he did that and so on. I traded him, and it was Flash Hollett. He turned out to be one of the all-time great players. Won the championship in Boston and Detroit.
And what can I tell you? What can I tell you? If Major Conn Smythe says he's the great, all-time great, why isn't he in the Hall of Fame?
Dick Irvin's dad said Conn Smythe, smartest hockey man he ever met. Dick's written about it in all his books. And the other thing I'm glad for, and you've said this many times, like you complimented Jim Coleman in the paper the other day, say things that are good about people when they're still here to enjoy it. And
now he's gone, and you'll never know.
You said that many times because you love Flash.
Yes.
He should be in the Hockey Hall of Fame. That's an automatic. I don't know what the mistake is. And this guy will be one day, too. And you also promoted him long before he became in vogue. Mike Pekka. Don't you going to show anything of Mike Pekka?
Oh, all right. I thought you were going to say you're out of time. That's what you usually do.
Oh.
Mike Pekka, let me tell you something, folks. If you ever seen this guy in the street clothes, you've seen him. He looks like death warmed over. He can't be 5'10" because I'm 6 foot and I'm looking down at him. Got to be about 160 pounds. He's got those granny glasses on, eh?
Looks like Tugnut.
Yeah, he looks like a college student for zoology or something. But watch him on the draws. This guy is a warrior. Watch him on the draws. Different ways he takes. You kids, you go on draws. Now watch this when he gets it back. Don't be stupid when you go in, I'm going to do it. He gets it this way. I mean, he's always there. Watch him get it this here way. Another way he gets it. Hits it, walks through. Remember, walks through like that. He just didn't connect. Shoots it out. See, kids? He shot it out. He shot it out. He just didn't go in his backhand. He's smart. I'm telling you, he's like Brian Kilray, who he played for. Now watch when he does it here again. He kicks it. It's unbelievable. See that? He uses this thing. Kids, when you go into the thing, it's not the face-off is not to get the game started. This guy's a warrior. I tell you, I love it. I tell you, this guy can play. Back 40 years ago, he's like Ted Lindsay. I know he was a winger, but he's a little guy. And listen, fathers, when they say your kid is too small and he can't play hockey, think Pekka.
And he's another Canadian kid. You know, not bad considering. Anyhow, I like you in your high cuts, although I do prefer you half cut on Coach's Corner on Hockey Night in Canada. Let's go, Flash. Get in there.
Coach's Corner on CBC. Brought to you by your Alliance Tire Professionals.
Congratulations on an exhilarating win tonight.
Great, thanks a lot.
Ron, there's Curtis Joseph, the winning goaltender.
Thank you, Scott. Congratulations, Curtis.
Cujo,
I have
he
to
makes
admit,
the save.
Yeah, he did. You want to show two clips, but you did say Toronto's going to come back and win 2-1. Why'd you think so?
Well, I got a little thing to show you. I turned to you after a shot. I said, "That's it." And watch it. We got it tuned up.
Number 3 star.
Period.
Yes, the number 3 star of the night had a good chance to put it away. Not blaming him or anything, but.
Over top of the net, I turned to you and I said, "That's it. They're coming back and winning." Let's see it right now. And Curtis, what a guy! He ducked on this one. If it's on the net, it's in. They're over. Watch this here. Coming up.
Keep talking. It's coming.
It's coming. Oh,
just being racked up right now. But you know, Thomas had the big hit, the elbow on Desjardins that kind of got away with. But he was such a presence both ways.
Quiet. No, wait. He drops the puck. Watch this. Right over the net. That's it. I turned to you and I said, they're going to win now. There comes a time, as a coach, Nielsen said, he's there. He just has a feel. You have a feel in a game when it's going to go. And when you miss a shot like that, you die on the bench if you're Philadelphia as a coach because you know they're going to come back. But isn't Curtis Joseph something? He makes the save. His average is always high. His save percentage is not good, but he makes the save when you're supposed to make the save. He's worth that $6 million, maybe 10 next year. Oh, now we have a little thing. Have we got this tuned up?
Yes, I believe so.
For all you kids out there, when you're leading by 1 goal in the last minute or a minute and a half, I'll show you what Jody Hull does to what everybody should do. Watch right off the bat when he gets at the far corner. He doesn't throw it out in front. He put it back in the corner. Now here it comes. He looks up. No, I'm going to put it back, and he goes back out. Now watch what Brindamore does when he comes for the winning goal. Watch, he sees him out there, puts it out, takes it away. Kids, never do that. You put it back in the corner. Here comes Stumper. What a backhand, boy. What a fine gut that guy. But you never, ever try to pass it up when you're up 1 goal. You always put it in the corner back like Jody Hall. And that's, it's too bad for Philly, but good for our ratings, right?
Absolutely. Although they're going to get better with tomorrow night's games, too. We got a doubleheader coming up for you tomorrow, and you won't be here. Kelly Rudy going to be joining us.
Yeah, he's good.
What a break. Hockey Night in Canada continues. Toronto Maple Leafs even the series 2-1. If you do say so yourself.
Yes.